Hi, I'm Lionel Firn from driverskills.com. When this trailer is fully loaded, it's got a gross weight of 3.5 tonnes. Now, up until recently, there hasn't been a pickup on the UK market that could tow it legally when fully loaded. But now, if you order a new Isuzu D-Max, it will be approved to tow 3.5 tonnes. So let's load up the pickup and see how it handles towing a 3.5 tonne trailer. This Isuzu D-Max is fitted with a rear view camera to make reversing up to a trailer really easy, and a new approved tow bar for towing up to 3.5 tonnes. This is a farming area with some very twisty and hilly roads, but the pickup feels really at home here. In fact, it's a real pleasure to drive it. Now obviously I can feel the weight and I know that I'm towing, but when I put my foot down out the corners, I can really feel all those 400 Newton meters of torque. When you're driving on hilly roads like these, you need to use your gears. I've got the auto box option and I'm using the sequential shift, and it's making changing gear for these hills really easy. It's also available with a 6-speed manual if you prefer. Okay, I'm impressed so far, but now let's see how the Isuzu D-Max performs if things get a bit more extreme. For that, we've come to an airfield where we can push the Isuzu D-Max to its limit. But before we do that, I want to talk about rear-wheel drive. A loaded trailer pushes down on the back end of the tow vehicle, and that lifts weight off the front end. Now, if your tow vehicle happens to be front-wheel drive, that's going to reduce traction and affect handling. In two-wheel drive, the Isuzu D-Max is rear-wheel drive. So the more weight you put down on the back end of this pickup, the more drive axle grip you have. That gives you better traction and safer handling when you're towing. As well as rear-wheel drive, you also get electronic stability control as standard. This system is constantly checking to see if my steering input corresponds to the actual direction I'm travelling in, which at the moment it is. But as I build up speed and the pickup starts to lose grip, ESC reacts immediately. I can feel it using the brakes now. It's using them individually on each wheel to counteract the force and stabilise the pickup. ESC combined with rear-wheel drive is really impressive. The Isuzu D-Max comes with the very latest anti-lock brake system with EBD as standard. To test it, I'm going to do an emergency stop on a wet surface. But to make it harder, I'm also going to change lanes at the same time. Hold tight. Wow, that was impressive. As soon as I went for the brakes, I could feel the ABS system kick in and prevent the wheels from locking up. That allowed me to change lanes and prevent a possible collision. That could be a real lifesaver. But what if you needed to tow a 3.5 tonne trailer into, say, the middle of that field? Well, of course, that's not a problem when you've got four-wheel drive. As you leave the road, you can shift into four-wheel drive high without stopping, but you must be travelling less than 60 miles an hour. For more challenging conditions, you will need to stop, select neutral, and then select four-wheel drive low. Well, I'm really impressed with the Isuzu D-Max as a tow vehicle. As we've seen, it can handle a 3.5 tonne trailer with ease, and it can handle any emergency situation when you're towing. So if you're looking for a great tow vehicle, why not book a test drive and experience it for yourself? If you would like to find out more about the Isuzu D-Max or to book a test drive, go to isuzu.co.uk. The Isuzu D-Max featured in this video was a UTAR, which was fitted with a rear canopy and vision pack, which includes Pioneer satellite navigation with Bluetooth connectivity and reversing camera. For business use, you may need to fit a tachograph. Isuzu offer a fully integrated digital tachopod fitting kit. For more details of the accessories now available for the Isuzu D-Max, go to our website and click on Accessories.